Hello. I'm going to make sure that you can hear me. And I'm super excited that Ruth has the number one crown. So super amazing. So excited about that. Hello, Marjorie, Paul, Aimless, Fred, Colette, and Bill B. And of course, number one, Ruth. We'll see. We'll ask Mike G how it feels to have the silver medal there. And hello to Lisa. I think I got most everybody. All right. Thank you so much. And hello to Thelina and Ronnie. Welcome, Ronnie. Or welcome back, I should say. All right. So what are you here dialed into on this old live stream? It is 25-minute mindfulness exercise or mindfulness meditation that we'll have in a little bit. That's what you can expect. Of that mindfulness meditation, the last 5 minutes, if I can get my timer corrected, the last 5 minutes will be, so I got 25 minutes, and so the last 5 minutes will be a loving kindness practice. Usually it's some technique in the middle, like the 20 minutes, and then we end with nothing. And today we're going to flip it around. We're going to do nothing for 25 minutes, and we're going to do loving kindness for the last 5. So we're going to follow the same formula that you would find on the Do Nothing Project on Sundays. So, and then for those that, I think everybody, or most everybody that's here. Hey, Brian and Saban, and anyone else who just joined. I think I got. So if you aren't getting the email reminders, which I'm getting better about, #improvement or something. We got a little more structure after the whole forgetting about meditation when I was in North Carolina. You can send an email to the email address that I just put in chat, and I will add you to the list of 57 people and growing that will get a reminder email. I'm trying to put the reminder email on Tuesdays, and then I'm trying to get automation in place to do reminder stuff on the day of, on Wednesday. So I had a couple people who saw the Instagram posts last Wednesday, and then, of course, what did I do? Forgot to post today. So welcome, Lynn. So that's the gist. Who am I? I'm Andrew. I'm a certified mindfulness meditation coach. I'm a software engineer by trade and training. Most people will know me as the moderator and sometimes guest host of the Do Nothing Project with Jeff Warren on Sundays. I feel really good when I can say it like that. All right. So that's where we're headed. And it's 3 minutes, and I've said all of the things that I need to say. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good about that. And then Brooke's not here today, but Brooke Thomas hosts a sit on Thursdays. Also, Kevin Lacroix hosts a morning meditation, a silent morning meditation every day. So if you're looking for information on that, you can email me and I will do that. The news in the Do Nothing Project world, Lily, Jeff's manager, is putting together a list of places to meditate or availability of sits on a given day. And it's this sort of constant signal that you can tune into at regular intervals. So Wednesday is going to be I'm Wednesday. Hello, and so and folks will know that the Consciousness Explorers Club is Monday. Brooke may be Thursday. So those are that's the outline of what's kind of going on from that perspective. More on that soon. Jeff is your host, I believe, on Sunday. And we'll have more information in that regard, too. So, let's see. There was one thing I was going to mention at the top, and now or one other thing I was going to throw in. The crowns are not optional. That's what I was going to say. So in my reminder email on Tuesday, I highlighted that the crowns aren't optional. They're a thing that YouTube has rolled out. I was moderately comforted in other YouTubers that are more organized and regularly posting content were as surprised by them as I was. So yeah, we'll see like how the crowns evolve over time. And so I don't mean them to be a distraction, but if you're on YouTube live streams pretty regularly, you will see them regularly, and maybe they'll just kind of fade into the background. Oh yeah, Paul has mentioned seeds meditation. Let me see if I can quick grab. I think all of the people in the seeds meditation community are all people, so I want to promote those folks. So I think Ralph does sits for them. Can't tell. I'm a big fan of Ralph. And maybe Meg Salter and a few others that I know. So Tanya, I think. Gosh, I think that's. But yeah, I think either all or most are or adjacent for folks. That there are some folks that have MS, or what is the mindfulness based stress reduction, MBSR. Some of the folks will have MBSR and so you'll see that occasionally. I think Aaron McCarthy is an example of that. So, all right. Well, now I've said a bunch of things that I probably didn't need to say, but now you know more about Seeds Meditation Community. Check it out. All right. I have an implement to invite the bell, and I have a fancy bell that I'm very proud of from China or Japan, made by a craftsperson. Actually, I think it's from China, but made by a craftsperson. And I have 25 minutes on the clock. And that is the thing I need to do, or else I'll forget. And we'll sit here for 35 minutes. So, all right. So we're going to, traditional loving kindness phrases is roughly what I'll do at the end, just as a predict and prepare. You'll know where we're going. And then I'll offer a bit of, hey, the bell I think is bronze too. So there you go, Ruth. Yeah. So, and then do nothing. We'll drop in a few things that are related to my experience and suggestions in there as well. Thank you for being here. All right. Glad you made it, Lynn. Hello to you too. All right. All right. So I'm always tempted to count off the meditation like Dee Dee Ramone, but I'll save you that. Just offer that we want to be upright without being uptight. Establish the posture. We're not going for a rigid sort of posture. We're going for one that is soft and supple and supportive. And allowing ourselves to move so we don't feel like we're stuck or we're rigid or we're being held in that rigid position. As we establish our posture, some cues that I look into are my shoulders over my hips? Is there a natural curve to my spine? Are my feet flat? Do I feel stable? So all of that gives me this uprightness. And then checking in to kind of get an idea of the inner weather. What is it like right now? And we're not trying to change anything. We're just trying to kind of see what are we bringing into the sit. So I can't resist saying it's the start state. That'll make sense to my programmer friends out there. It's what we're going to start with. As we do that, checking in to see if there's any tension. We all hold tension in different places. Shoulders, the neck, the jaw, around the eyes. And again, we're not sort of chasing away any of these things. Acknowledging and accepting. It's my A and A. And then finally, a few slow, deliberate breaths. Slow and low is the tempo we're going for. Breathing in through the nose allows us to slow that breath down and breathe low into the belly. And as that inhale turns around and becomes the exhale, seeing if we can extend or even accentuate it. And sometimes the deliberate breaths are enough to create a real shift in my experience, a settling. And some days they're not, they're not enough. That's okay too. All right. So we can think of our practice for today. Technique is just sitting. So that's one way of talking about do nothing. We're sort of really not bringing anything more to the party than ourselves, which is always enough. Doesn't feel that way sometimes, but it is. And so the classic instructions from for do nothing are we sit and we let go of any of our intentions to control our attention. And if we noticed we're starting to try to control or shape or micromanage what's going on in our experience, we let go of that. And that is the pith of the technique, just that. So the last thing I'll offer is that you might sort of start to feel like you've wandered way too far off and it's unpleasant. So just seeing if you can reset your posture, settle back in, and then again let go of any of those intentions to kind of micromanage what's going on. And if you were to do that, notice that you're micromanaging and let go for the entire time. That would be skills training. That would be beneficial. It may not feel beneficial, but it would be beneficial. So we'll have you explore on your own, and I'll chime in if I think of anything. So just to drop in a question, like, do you feel you're efforting right now? Or do you feel like you're trying to apply a technique? Because we can think about just sitting as an opportunity to offer the least possible amount of effort. So not applying any effort really, which is so hard for me to do at times. Just kind of letting that micromanaging quality go. So just seeing if you're in that making up acronyms, but the LPE, the least possible effort. If you aren't, no big deal. All right, keep going. So you're welcome to keep on doing nothing, but I'm going to offer a loving kindness practice to finish out our sit together. And this is really like the classic rock sort of phrases. Rock, maybe even in a foundational, supportive sense of the loving kindness practice. So go for more traditional. I did Jack Cornfield's sort of tailored ones last time. So bringing to mind someone maybe someone who is struggling, and offering the phrases to them. If it helps to imagine the sound of their voice or bring forward a mental image of them, go for that. Anything that makes it more real and stokes additional warmth. And the phrases are, you probably know them by heart as well. May you be happy. May you be safe. May you live with ease. So we're offering happiness, a wish for safety, a wish for ease. And again, not a commandment, not thou shalt, but a genuine, open-hearted wish. May you be happy. May you be safe. May you live with ease. I always encourage tailoring the phrases so that it means more to you. If the classic ones mean a lot to you, that's great. But if the classic don't, then maybe it's may you be happy, and maybe may you feel safe. May you exist with ease. Choosing a pace and tone of repetition that sort of is soothing to you. May you be happy. May you be safe. May you live with ease. And then rotating to another individual. Maybe it's a loved one or a friend, family, someone who is relatively uncomplicated. Enlivening an image of them, making it real with voice or smell. May you be happy. May you be safe. May you live with ease. Again, offering the phrases, your own pace. And shifting to a neutral person. Again, I love including cashiers, clerks, folks that have helped me at stores. May you be happy. May you be safe. May you live with ease. May your next shift be uncomplicated. Seeing if you can fall into a groove. May you be happy. May you feel safe. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you be safe. May you live with ease. And using that momentum to shift into offering the phrases to yourself. May I be happy. May I feel safe. May I live with ease. May I feel happy. May I feel safe. May I live with ease. One-word version, if you want to drop the pronouns. Happy. Safe. Ease. And then finally shifting and widening up from that singular focus on yourself to the wider community as a whole. Everyone in chat, everyone who will watch this video, the recording, may you be happy. May you feel safe. May you live with ease. May you be happy. May you feel safe. May you live with ease. And finally, more widely, sort of offering it in all directions, all sentient beings. May you be happy. May you feel safe. May you live with ease. And I'll invite the bell to signal the end of our sit. Thank you for your practice. Quick dedication of merit. May the fruits of our practice be for the benefit of all beings. May our actions be for the benefit of all beings. I so want to bow, humanity's bow, after saying that. Thank you for being here. If you can extend one last kindness to if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't tapped the bell so that you get notifications, go for that as well. Super appreciate everyone being here, especially in the middle of a week. Every week is busy, so yeah, you're super welcome, Paul and Lisa, Ruth, Bill, Fred. You're super welcome, Amanda, and welcome, Amanda. I don't know that I've seen you here before, so super big welcome. Appreciate it. And welcome to Carolina as well. All right. So quick thing, I'll say customize the phrases. I sometimes will customize the phrases related to grief. So may I feel connected. If I've had a death, may I feel connected. I use the terminology special person because that's the terminology of the support group organization that I volunteer with. But so when you hear a coach or a teacher like me throw out this idea of like customizing phrases and customizing the people, that is one of the customizations is to focus on continuing bonds would be one way of describing that. Continuing bonds with our loved one and our special person. So making a comment on that really quick. The other thing too is really sad to hear today that James Doty, Dr. James Doty, has passed away or has died. Folks that may not know Dr. Doty, he was one of the influential people behind the Stanford C-Care group. Stanford C-Care is the compassion research group. I was a participant in some of their trainings. I was like an attendee. I wasn't like a teacher. But for their compassion and mindfulness and self-compassion groups. And so yeah, if you don't know much about Dr. Doty, you can find he appeared on 10% Happier twice for books. And if you have a library card, I would encourage you to look for James Doty Into the Magic Shop. And it's all about neuroscience and meditation in the mind. So yeah, so that's my, and if I remember, I will re-include that in the email that goes out next week. So that's the thing I think I wanted to say at the beginning. So now I said it. How do you spell it? That is a great question. I think it is D-O-T-Y. And I put that in chat. So James Doty. I think it's into the magic shop. Is the one I would recommend, or at least to start with. Yeah, and you'll find him a bunch of different places online talking about his friendship and partnership with the Dalai Lama and compassion, neuroscience, all sorts of stuff. Um, so yeah, I think that's everything. So if Brooke, Brooke doesn't tell me to do this, but um, if you are interested in a place to sit on Thursdays and you don't already know that Bob Chang is somebody you can sit with on Seed's meditation community, check out brookemeditates.com. You'll see where Brooke is teaching Thursday at 7:30 Eastern. You can sign up. Her Zoom links have been refreshed, so if you were signed up, you should sign up again. You should have had an email. So that's a plug for Brooke, and I might see you there tomorrow. So cool. All right, thank you, appreciate it, and thanks for liking after I asked you to like. That's amazing. Oh, yes, thank you very much, Paul. And the Hangout, Home Base Hangout, is tomorrow as well. You can find that at homebasewithjeff.com. And that's the home base for folks that are subscribers. And more soon in the whole Jeff verse. So you'll find out more as Substack is the place to find that stuff out. And signing up for the newsletter, I guess, would be the other thing. So, all right. Well, there you go. Have an excellent, and for our Australian viewers, I see you watching the recording. Have a happy Thursday, or I hope you had a happy Thursday, happy Friday after that. And everyone, have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you on Sunday.